I think from an early age I had that dream of being a professional footballer, and as I got older I think I kept kind of doing well and progressing, and it kind of made it more and more of a reality as I kept going, and kind of I think fed my dream even more so. Obviously the championships, I was here for 2 of them, so that's something that definitely stands out for me.
Number 19, Jack Hingert.
I grew up obviously in England, in South London, so I think part of the culture there is literally everything is about football there. I just remember my early memories are playing football in the backyard, playing football out on the street with the neighbours, pretty much every day, and that's kind of, I think, my kind of core memories of when football started for me. I think it was a dream of mine for as long as I can remember. I think my dad was a big part of that. He kind of played at semi-pro level, but he was obviously really into football and kind of not pushed me into it, but I think just because I kind of fed off him. I think from when I was young, we were watching all the Chelsea games, Chelsea fans. I think throughout my career and throughout my childhood, I've always been known as someone that just works hard, will obviously give 100% every session, every training, every game. I'll just do everything I can. Not necessarily known for being the most skillful player or anything like that, but it's, I think, something that I've lived by throughout my life and my career. And I think that's something that's kind of separated me from, a lot of my friends growing up, and probably the main reason why I got to where I am compared to some of the other guys that maybe had more talent than me. I think from my side of things, it's always been that kind of work ethic and that determination to always want to do that a little bit more.
Can they finish it all off? Jack Hingert's header! What an equaliser!
A good friend of mine, Asaka Cernak, who I think most guys will probably know. He was at Brisbane Roar, and we both actually played together at North Queensland Fury as well. So he came from Brisbane Roar to North Queensland Fury, and the following year was when I signed here, and he wore number 19 here before he left, and it was available, so I had a bit of a chat with him, and I thought it kind of was quite meaningful that one of my good mates and teammates at the time had worn that jersey number, and like I said, it was available. I think it was Messi's number at the same time, not comparing myself to Messi or anything, but that was his first number that he wore as well, so I think at that time it was kind of a pretty special number. So as soon as it came available, I was straight onto it, and obviously been wearing it ever since, and now it's something that's really meaningful for me.
And it's in, it is 3-0. Unbelievable.
I think one of my first memories of Brisbane Roar was watching Matt McKay when obviously I wasn't here for this one, but when we won that first grand final. It's the grand final that everyone still talks about and everyone remembers. And I just from Matt McKay, I remember him running around with his shorts pulled up to his nipples, celebrating that win. So I think Matt McKay is probably the first name that comes to mind when I think of someone who does show that work ethic. And no matter how many games I've played here, every time I walk out of that tunnel on Suncorp, I get the same feeling, and it's, your hair standing up, the goosebumps and that buzz and that bit of exhilaration as soon as you walk out the tunnel. So I think every time we walk out onto the pitch here, it's special. So for me to be even close to competing with his record is special for me, and again, something that I don't think I ever even thought about or considered as something that I could do. But again, I think it goes back to what we spoke about before in terms of me as a person, as a player, and that work ethic and determination. I think that's kind of the thing that's made me a bit different from other people's. Is that work ethic. So I'm hoping that kind of gets me there, gets me across the line. And if I do get there this season and I do take the record, that's going to be extremely special for me. But yeah, I'm sure Matty is there supporting me as well. He's a good friend of mine, so I think it will be something that will be awesome for us to share together as well if it does come.